Hey guys, you are listening to the Mid-State League Weekly podcast covering Harvest Preparatory School athletics. Keep you updated on all things Harvest Prep, and we'll be taking you guys around the Mid-State League. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Willie Stemich. Hey, we got a short show for you today, and we're just going to keep you updated, and we'll keep it moving, and that's how we do it. So let's just jump right into it. Harvest Prep took on Bishop Rosecrans, and that score was, Bishop Rosecrans got steamrolled 50-14. I'm just going to keep it real. They got steamrolled by the Harvest Prep Warriors. So, kudos to the Harvest Prep Warriors. They went out and took care of their business. Let me just say this from the start. Kudos to this coaching staff that keeps these guys humble. That's why I played that. Humble by Kendrick Lamar. Some guy, some of you people don't know what Kendrick Lamar is, but a lot of people know who Kendrick Lamar is. But these guys, is when they want to get out of hand, the coaches take up the bat for him. And I like that. Coach Smith takes up for his player. He stand up for his players. He's not going to let nobody abuse them. And I like that. And that's these are my game changers for this particular game. Give shouts out to Coach Milan Smith, Jay Schroeder, defensive line coach, Brian Ferris, director of football operations, Charles Hill, running back coach, Garrett Began, strength and conditioning coach, Henry Lee, offensive and defensive line, Jonathan Stewart, defensive line coach, Lee Snyder, wide receivers, Loren Ragland, offensive and defensive line, Mark Johnston, special teams, Ray Jackson, offensive and defensive line coach. And shout out to those guys, man. I mean, even when the game, Harvest Prep was like beating the brakes off these dudes, they wanted to take it out on, tackling guys in the end zone after a touchdown, body slamming our running backs, and stuff like that. And that stuff is not called for, man. I mean, you beat us last year, we beat you this year. It's fair and square. So, but some guys just can't take a loss, man. But it is what it is. So, on to the next one. Harvest Prep is going to the next one. So, once again, Harvest Prep 50, Bishop Rosecrans 14, as they got. And I said this in my pre-show game preview Friday morning. Before the game, I says Harvest Prep is going to have to. We got to have a big game out of Savon Mitchell, and he gave us a big game. Moses Davis had to be flawless, and he was flawless in the running game and in the passing game. He was on cue. I just put it like that. And we need some big. I need Isaiah Mullen to bull rush that offensive line. And one play, this dude got out to the backfield, and he was dancing around, and he got shellacked by Isaiah. And that's what we need. Kalen Jackson had a pretty good. Janai French had a good game, and Dan is being Dan, and Dan had a good game. Those are my key to the game. My game changers for this game. Savon had a good game that I seen. I mean, the whole team was flawless. There's a lot of mistakes. You got to clean those up, but all in all, at the end of the day, you guys rock. Isaiah, Kalen, Janai, Moses, Savon, Dan had a good game, but my player of the game was Jeffrey Ray. Jeffrey stepped up big, and he really went after the quarterback, running backs. I mean, he had a pretty good game, and I like that, man. When guys step up like that, let it be known that hey, we come to play, and the guys came to play. So let's just jump right into this Harvest Prep game here. This game was Friday, September the 22nd. So Daniel Bangura, amaze, 369 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns to pace visiting Harvest Prep past Bishop Rosecrans in the MSL Cardinal Division. So Dan had a total of 369 yards. Don't know how many rushes he had. He had 3 touchdowns. So here's how your scoring went. Harvest Prep Dan Bangura, 95-yard run with Savon Mitchell with a 2-point conversion from Moses Davis in the first quarter. Next play, Savon Mitchell, 55-yard pass from Moses Davis. Zion Bangura from Dan Bangura. What a combination. What a combination. And I said that Savon needed to have a good game, and he did. He did. Isaiah Mullen, 2-yard pass from Moses Davis. The kick was no good. Then Rosecrans came back. Steve Bosch with a 7-yard run, and Jack Nash with the kick. And then Harvest Prep came back. Moses Davis on a 15-yard run, and the kick was no good. And then Rosecrans came back. H. Moore with a 53-yard pass from Nick Losko, and Jack Nash with the kick. And then Harvest Prep came back. Dan Bangura with a 75-yard run. Man, this guy got some wheels, man. I mean, if Dan had some top line speed, I noticed that some of the DBs tried to catch him before he get to the end zone. But man, this guy has some wheels. I think he can run. And anyway, he had a 75-yard run in the third quarter, and Savon Mitchell came back with a catch from Dan Bangura for the 2-point conversion. And then Nick Tyree, he had a good game. Nick Tyree had a 2-yard run, and then Nick Tyree had a 2-point conversion on the same play in the fourth quarter. So you know, this is the game summary and how it went. And like I said, man, kudos to these guys. I mean, they really balled out. I mean, one coach was talking to one coach, man. He said, Harvest Prep don't know how close they are to being great. I'm gonna say that again. Harvest Prep don't even know. They don't even realize how close they are to being great. It's a cakewalk from here on out. It's a cakewalk. So you know, but you know, you can't take no team for granted. I was looking at Burn Union. Their conference standings are the same as Harvest Prep. So, you know, not saying that, you know, Burn Union gonna beat Harvest Prep, but you never know. You got to come to play every game. Just got to come to play, because any team can win at any time. So, you know, take one game at a time, and you'll be great. Some of your team stats: total yards on this game, Harvest Prep had 608 total yards, and the Bishops had 301 total yards. Total first downs, Harvest Prep had 14, Bishop Rosecrans had 12. Total passing yards, Harvest Prep had 157, the Bishops had 152. And some of your individual stats for Harvest Prep: Moses Davis was 9 of 9 for 151 yards and 2 touchdowns. Kudos. He was 9 for 9. I mean, that's you can't ask for no more. Percentage 100%. You can't ask for no more. 9 for 9. 100 percentage. 151 yards and 2 touchdowns. On the rushing side, Dan carried the rock 22 times for 369 yards. The longest was 95 yards to the house, and he had 3 touchdowns on the night. On the receiving side, Moses Davis. Moses Davis had where am I at? I'm on the rushing side. He had 8 rushes for 43 yards and 1 touchdown. And then on the receiving side, Savon Mitchell, 6 receptions, 96 yards. We need Savon to do this like every game. I mean, the guy has the height. He has the leaping ability. I mean, like I said, when I went to Bexley, this guy leaped over 3 guys, and I don't know how he pulled the ball down, but he came up with that ball for a touchdown. I mean, you just got to get it out there and get him out there in space. And even after the catch, this guy can make people miss, man. I mean, Savon is a really talented guy. So those are your stats for this particular game. So now, I mean, analyzing Harvest Prep, let's look at it. Week 1, they beat Bexley 30-0, and that was a pretty good outing for the first game of the year. Week 2, they beat Franklin Heights 44-14. You know, you're looking at what can I do to get better. You know, look at the film. What did I do wrong? Well, I should have did this, but I should have did that. You know, that's how you get better. You analyze it. Week 3, they lost to Mifflin 55-48, but I credit these guys. They went head to head with these guys. I mean, and I'll take that loss. You know, I'll take that loss because these guys battle. You give the Harvest Prep 5 more minutes in this game, they would have won it. They would have won this game. But, you know, we take the loss, 55-48. It was a non-conference game. It ain't going to hurt the conference standings, but, you know, it is what it is. Week 4, Worthington Christian, steamrolled 52-3. So that was pretty much a cakewalk there. This past weekend, Bishop Rosecrans, Harvest Prep beat them 50-14. And so far they're rolling. And let's just talk about next week's game. Next Friday's game, they got Millersport at home. So something about Millersport. Millersport is first season Josh Whetstone. So far Millersport is 0-4 and 0-1 in the conference. So Millersport has not won a game. Week 1, Millersport was beaten by Eastern 22-6. Week 2, they could have won this game. Notre Dame beat them 20-18. Week 3, Miller just demolished them 42-7. Week 4, Fisher Catholic ran all over Millersport 42-12. Fisher Catholic had 400 total yards in that game. And rushing yards, they rushed the ball 60 times for 350 yards against the Millersport defense. So, you know, go figure. Do your homework. So, you know, Millersport only have a 23-man roster. Only have 3 seniors on his roster. So, you know, last year their record was 1-9, 1-5 in the conference. 2015, their record was 5-5, 4-2 in the conference. And 2014, they was 7-3 and 4-2 in the conference. You notice that Millersport is degressing, but not increasing. You know, not getting better. I put it like that. Their better year I see was 2014, and every year since then they have like decreased. They have gone. You know, they have devalued themselves. I put it like that. Hey guys, we're gonna go to a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to go around the league and update you on the scores from other games. And with that being said, this is the Mid-State League Weekly. My name is Willie Stimich.
Every parent wants their child to study hard and succeed. At HPS, we believe athletics play a vital role in your child's development. Sports at Harvest Preparatory School train students in key qualities such as leadership, commitment, and Christian character. Athletes at HPS consistently have the opportunity to compete at the championship level because our driving force is playing to win.
Here at Harvest Preparatory School, we conduct our athletics at the highest level.
Not only do our students at Harvest Preparatory excel academically, but they have the opportunity to excel athletically as well. Currently, 4 out of 5 students at Harvest Prep in grades 7 through 12 participate in interscholastic athletics. Here at HPS, we are proud members of the Mid-State League and the Ohio High School Athletic Association. If your son or daughter are interested in participating in athletics here at Harvest Preparatory, they will be coached by a world-class coaching staff.
Harvest Prep has incredible athletic facilities and great sports teams.
Our facilities, really second to none. Whether it's volleyball or it's baseball, whether it's basketball or football, your child will be afforded the highest quality athletic program available.
No matter what it is, our kids get to compete with the best in Central Ohio, and the coaches are fantastic in instilling Christian character while in competition.
We're sure you'll agree Harvest Preparatory School is the right option for your child. A Christ-centered curriculum, a safe, nurturing environment, an academic program that is first class, and opportunities for your student to participate in athletics at the highest level makes Harvest Prep the only choice.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you guys for coming back on board. My name is Willie Stimmich, and this is the Mid-State League Weekly Podcast. We're going to jump right into going around the league. So here we go. Going around the league here. Let's see here. Fairfield Christian took on Millersport. And let's look at this right quick here. Yeah, Fairfield Christian took on Millersport, and the final score this past weekend was Millersport 28, Fairfield Christian 12. So Millersport didn't win a game. Scoring Colton Clowers with a 4-yard run for Millersport in the first quarter. Fisher Catholic, Fairfield Christian came back with a touchdown pass in the first quarter. Made it 6-6, and then Millersport came back. Steve Berry with a 12-yard run, and then Nathan Hager with a 2-point conversion in the third quarter. Millersport came back with Stephen Berry with a 6-yard run, and then Darren Harkin with a 2-yard conversion from Nathan Harger in the third quarter. And then Millersport iced it with Kevin Haynes, picked up a fumble return, then the kick was no good. And your final score for Millersport 28. Fairfield Christian 12. Fairfield Christian is having a hard season so far. I mean, they're not on pace. Worthington Christian 27, Grove City Christian 3. Brandon Mullen had a rushing and passing touchdown for the host Worthington Christian against Grove City Christian in the Mid-State League Cardinal matchup. Michael Hartling scored on a 6-yard run in the first quarter for the Warriors, who piled up 346 total yards. Where was the Grove City defense giving up that kind of yardage? Some of you scoring, Michael Hartling with a 6-yard run. William McKay with the kick, 7-0, Worthington Christian. Then Worthington Christian came back on another touchdown in the first quarter. Brandon Mullen with a 4-yard run. William McCray with the kick. And then Worthington Christian, Jonathan Hirida Aguirre with a 21-yard pass from Brandon Mullen, and Ajiah Smith with the kick. Then Grove City Christian's lone Fairfield Christian, I'm sorry. No, Grove City Christian, I'm right. Grove City Christian came back, Andrew Gillespie with a 30-yard run, 30-yard field goal, I'm sorry, in the third quarter. And then Danny Myers from Worthington Christian with a 5-yard run, but the kick was no good. Grove City total yards, like I said, Worthington Christian mounted up 346 total yards, while Grove City Christian only had 126. And total rushing yards, Grove City Christian was 33 rushes for 114 yards. Worthington Christian rushed the ball 47 times for 254 yards. Moving right along, Burn Union defeated Fisher Catholic 21-10. Some of you scoring in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. Fisher Catholic, Trevor Bowen, 28-yard pass completion to Logan Lloyd for the touchdown. And Burn Union, Fisher Catholic 6, Burn Union nothing. The point after was good, which made it Fisher Catholic 7, Burn Union nothing. In the second quarter, with 1 minute to go, Fisher Catholic, Sam Frazier kicks a 17-yard field goal. So that made it Burn Union nothing, Fisher Catholic 10. But Fisher Catholic, Burn Union caught fire in the third quarter with 8 minutes to go. Burn Union, Brody Wilder with a 7-yard rushing touchdown, which made it Fisher Catholic 10, Burn Union 6. Robbie Bessner with the point after was good. It was 10-7 Fisher Catholic over Burn Union. And still in the third quarter, 4 minutes to go, Burn Union, Jacob Ricker with an 11-yard pass completion to number 11, Logan Van Gundy for a touchdown. So that made it Fisher Catholic 10, Burn Union 13. Robbie Bensell with the point after. And then Burn Union was up 14-10. They took their first lead, 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, with 3 minutes to go in the game, Burn Union Zane Migren with a 1-yard rushing touchdown. Burn Union 20, Fisher Catholic 10. Robbie Besnell, point after good. Burn Union 21, Fisher Catholic 10. And that was your ball game. 21-10, Burn Union over Fisher Catholic. And I think Burn Union is kind of right in the thick of things in the Mid-State League Conference. Let's go to some other, let's see. Let's try soccer here. Monday, Wellington 3, Rosecrans 1, and Worthington Christian 7, International 0 in the boys Mid-State League boys soccer matchups. Saturday, Rosecrans defeated Fisher Catholic 2-0. And then moving right along, girls volleyball, Madison Christian defeated Harvest Prep 3-1 in 4 sets. 25-22, 25-18, 25-19, 25-11. Harvest Prep actually won that first set, but after that, Madison Christian just took over. Fairfield Christian 3, Bishop Rosecrans 0 in 3 sets, 25-20, 25-16, 25-11. Grove City Christian defeated Millersport in volleyball 3-1 in 4 sets. And Worthington Christian defeated Fairfield Christian 3-2 in 5 sets. So those are your scores there. And just want to update you on the actual conference standing as of week 5. Harvest Prep is on top of the board, 4-1 overall, 2-0 in the conference. Burn Union is 3-1 overall, 1-0 in the conference. Fisher Catholic is 1-3 overall, and they're 1-0 in the conference. Worthington Christian is 1-4 overall, and they're 1-1 in the conference. Millersport is 1-4 overall, and they're 1-1 in the conference. Rosecrans is 1-0 overall and 0-1 in the conference. I don't understand that. This is from Columbus Dispatch. Maybe it's one updated. Grove City Christian overall 1-4 and 0-2 in the conference. Fairfield Christian 0-5 and 0-2 in the conference. These guys haven't won a game yet, but they might be on Chief or something. Hey guys, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna wrap it up with some announcements from around the league there. With that being said, this is a Mid-State League Weekly Podcast. My name is Willie Stitt.
I'm Archie Griffin. I was determined to succeed on the football field, but it's the life lessons that athletics taught me that will last forever. That began in high school when I learned the importance of discipline, teamwork, sacrifice, and responsibility. Those values stay with student athletes long after their playing days are over. Remember, the Ohio High School Athletic Association Interscholastic Athletics seek to prepare students not for the next level of sport, but for the next level of life. At that, we can all be winners.
A message from the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
Hi, I'm Clark Kellogg. Have you ever thought about what makes high school sports so great? High school sports are great because of our coaches, who not only teach the game, but also teach lifelong skills like hard work, teamwork, sportsmanship, and citizenship. High school sports are great because they keep things in the proper perspective. It's great to strive to be the best and to try to win, but high school sports also strive to develop the best students, the best teammates, and the best leaders of tomorrow. High school sports are great because they are truly about community, bringing students, parents, and alumni together the way only a sporting event can. The privilege of participating in high school sports is one of the most exciting experiences of a young person's life. So please show your support, because high school sports are great.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
All right, guys, we are back. This is the last segment, so let's get it. Some of your announcements. Let's see here. Where can we start? Let's start with Burn Union. These are some of your announcements that's coming up this week, so let's do it. Burn Union, congratulations to Skylar McRae, Burn Union senior in the cosmetology program at Fairfield Career Center for yesterday's induction into the National Technical Honor Society. Skylar represents the work ethic and exemplary performance that we expect of our students, and we are proud that he is doing such a great job representing Burn Union High School. Monday, September 25th, another announcement. There's no school. That's tomorrow. Teachers Waiver Day. Varsity practice is from 3 to 5 p.m. Middle school game versus Bishop Fenwick is at 5 p.m. That's all on Monday at the Burn Union High School. Fairfield Christian, Monday, tomorrow, September 25th, 8th grade Washington, D.C. field trip, starting September 25th at 5:30 a.m. and it ends on September 28th at 10 o'clock p.m. That should be a pretty good trip. Tuesday, 26th of September, 2nd grade field trip. This starts on the 26th of September at 9 a.m. and it ends on at 12:30 p.m. Same day, Tuesday. So this will be at Hugus Fruit Farm, 1960 Old Rushville Road, Northeast, Rushville, Ohio. Fairfield Christian Academy. These are your announcements. Then on Saturday at Fairfield Christian, the 30th of September, fall homecoming dance. So get your dance on. It's coming. This will be September the 30th at 7 p.m. and it ends at 10 p.m. at Victory Hill Church, 4000 Coon Path Road, Northwest, Carroll, Ohio. So Fisher Catholic, here are your announcements. We're asking families to help Fisher Catholic High School earn money for our athletic department by simply being a ticket taker at the Fairfield County Fair, Thursday, October 12th and Friday, October 13th. This is a great opportunity to volunteer for your school without having to buy or sell anything. Sign up for your continued support of our wonderful school and our athletic department. You can sign up online. You go to Fairfield Fisher Catholic website. Your annual fund giving for Fisher Catholic. This is annual. This is always, and this is a great program. Your annual fund giving for Fisher Catholic. The motto is grounded in faith, growing to serve. Your donation will help keep the Fisher Catholic legacy deeply rooted in our community. Your participation is greatly appreciated and invaluable. Your donation is just one click away. You go to the website, you'll see the PayPal, you click on it, make your donation. Or you can contact Julie Kielbarger, which is the annual fund director. You can contact her at jkilbarg@cdeducation.org. Let me say that again. That's jkilbarg@cdeducation.org to receive the free newsletter. Just email her and give her your email address and she'll update you on all things with the annual fund giving. Harvest Prep, these are your announcements. And, today is the 25th, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow, middle school football versus Grove City Christian, which will be at Jack Johnson Field at home. 9:27, varsity soccer will be taking on Grove City Christian at Jack Johnson Field. September 28th, middle school volleyball versus Fairfield Christian. That will be in Lancaster. And September 28th, varsity volleyball will take on Fairfield Christian. And that game is at Fairfield Christian in Lancaster. And September 28th, varsity soccer will be taking on the Wellington School at Wellington. And these are your Harvest Prep announcements. Grove City Christian, we had one tweet. This announcement is via Twitter. Congratulations to Kent Wiskel. He is the Columbus Dispatch Going to School featured Student Athlete of the Week. And you can go to Dispatch and read his story. It should be pretty interesting. Let me play this little clip here and we'll be right back.
The Ohio High School Athletic Association licenses over 16,000 officials in 16 different sports.
OHSAA officials are parents, teachers, police officers, firefighters, homemakers, engineers, and bus drivers.
Officiating gives us a chance to give back and support kids across the state of Ohio.
It's a tough job, but we love what we do.
All right, I just want to play that because that was an ad. This is another announcement you can take up. That was an ad in Columbus Dispatch. Says the dwindling number of high school sports officials is a growing concern. There are not enough officials to go around, man. I know at football games, these guys run up and down the field. Basketball games, they run up and down the field. You got JV, you got varsity, you got tennis, lacrosse, boys and girls basketball, football, boys and girls soccer, boys and girls baseball. You got track and field, and these guys are just like volunteers like me. I'm doing this podcast. Ohio High School is not paying me. I'm just keeping them updated on some information in the Mid-State League. I mean, these officials got jobs and families, but they're willing to come out and officiate, and there's a shortage of officials. So. Here's the good thing about it. Those interested in becoming an official should begin by visiting write this down, www.oshaa.org/officiating/permit. Let me read that again. You can visit www.oshaa.org/officiating/permits. If you want to get started in officiating, go to that website, and somebody from Ohio High School would be contacting you on this on officiating. So so with that being said, my time is running short, guys. My time is up. To be honest with you, I'm looking at 31 minutes. It's only a 30-minute show. So hey, thank you guys for tuning in. First of all, I want to give a special thanks to the Ohio High School Athletic Association, Commissioner Ross, all the guys on that staff that work there that gives an opportunity to bring you a podcast. I want to thank the Ohio Prep Sports Writers Association, which I'm a member of. And, thank you guys for giving me an opportunity to shed some light on the Mid-State League and, and maybe some things I can get better at. You can help me out, but, this is what it is as of now. I'm glad to do this every Sunday night. Just update you on whatever's going on in the Mid-State League. Hey guys, this is a wrap today. If you want to listen to any past podcasts, type in my name, Willie Stimmich, on YouTube or on SoundCloud, and you can listen to all the past shows that I've done. So with that being said, guys, it's a wrap. I'm out. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great week, and we'll see you next week.